Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Take a Walk with Me and Garden Update. Hope everybody's well today. I see a squirrel coming down here off the hill there. It's running over there. It's going to run over there and get something before I come out there. Let me check the temperature. I know it's not no 69. It feels good out here, though. It's 74 degrees. Feels pretty good. High today is going to be 87. By the way, today's Sunday, August 9th. Rain chance 0, so we will be able to cook out tonight. I think I'm going to use that pecan charcoal. I think it's Kingsford. It's a limited edition or whatever. Pecan. It's got to be good. Humidity is a little lower. It's 84%. It was 90 yesterday. That's still way high. And it says 3 mile per hour winds. I don't really see much going on there. So how's everybody doing? And what's for dinner tonight? I just said we're going to cook out some burgers. Good old burgers. I got a pound of Black Angus ground chuck out to make my patties with. Now I definitely prefer beef over ground turkey for burgers. I just do. I mean, I've had them. We've bought turkey patties before, and we've made them out of the meat, and everything. And I just don't, I can eat ground turkey and anything that you make with ground beef, and after a while you can't really tell it. I mean, especially stuff like chili, spaghetti, meatloaf, different things, as long as it's got seasoning, good seasonings in it, or a sauce or something. Like with meatloaf, it's really, really good, and it's good for you. So, but there's certain things, especially a burger, I've got to have beef for a burger. I like steak and gravy, and when we can afford it, I like a steak once in a while. But I don't eat much. We don't eat much beef at all. I like beef stew. That's right, beef stew too, because it's in a crock pot and it's really tender. So we're gonna be having beef stew. I made a menu out, and I meant to go over it and tell y'all what we were having each night. I got beef stew down for one night. Last night we had orange chicken, and instead of jasmine rice, we had a package of Earth Fare stuff that we got down here at Grocery Outlet. Earth Fare. It was rice and quinoa blend, quinoa, and it had black olives and sun-dried tomatoes in it. So I used that to put the orange chicken over, and it was delicious. It was different too. Usually we just use jasmine rice, which I love, but it was late, and it was so easy to fix compared to making rice, cooking rice. So we had that, and we had some, I think they were chicken egg rolls from Aldi, the big ones, not the little ones. And they were delicious. I love egg rolls, and I used to not be able to eat them because of the cabbage, but I can eat some now. I can't go wild with cabbage, but I can eat some. Let's see, what have I got to do today? I've got to water the garden with Miracle-Gro. If I can, it's hard to do because I'll show you, it's hard to get to my spigot right now, which I have to hook the hose, hook it up to, the hose up to the Miracle-Gro thing. And then my faucet out there, the spigot is messed up. It leaks, so I have it rigged to where it'll work. But anyway, it's a pain to do is all I can say. If you haven't watched it last night, watch Ask My Tablet, because I did give a sample of tablet time for y'all that have never seen one before. I had a great time doing it, and everybody that's watched it so far has really enjoyed it. So I'm going to try my best. If nothing happens today, I'll do tablet time, and then tonight I'll do Ask My Tablet, because I like to give people a chance to get their questions in for Ask My Tablet. And more than halfway full today, a page. The most I'll do is one whole page of questions, and that's lasts for like a half hour or something. So that's plenty of time. So tablet time is fun. I'll have to make sure there's plenty on there. I'll look through it and make sure we've got everything we need. Other than that, like I said, tonight, cooking out, that's going to be fun. I'll show you this. I want to show you this charcoal. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Everybody looks good in here. I got some new babies. See, it's a limited edition pecan charcoal. Oh, that will be delicious. I had to put this planter at an angle because it's not draining good. You can see all the water that's come out of it. You know, they need to drain. Don't ever buy a pot to plant stuff in, and I don't even know why they make them that has no drain holes. Your plant will get like root rot or something. It'll just die. It'll last for a while, and then it'll just start going downhill. They've got to have some kind of drainage. And in the case of these plastic things, some of them I've had to actually punch holes in, even these planters that they make. And those green ones I think were from Dollar Tree. They're real flimsy, and they didn't have any drainage in the bottom. I had to punch holes and then cut a piece out of the plastic. So that's not going to do you any good if it can't drain. Everybody's looking good over here. I got some little new fellers here. These are the ones I don't know what they are. I don't have any idea what these are. They didn't have a label on them, on the seeds. And a lot of the seeds, yes, some of them you get from China, you know, when you order them from Wish. But I just got those right there. That one I told you about, the tomatoes. But a lot of them come from like it's called Uzbekistan or something like that. I don't know if it's I don't think it's Russian, you know, a Russian country or whatever. I'm not for sure. But that's where a lot of them come from, and most of them are labeled good. But I got that one that wasn't. It's an assortment of seeds. And I'll find out what they are when they grow. See my spigot back there, and it's broke off. Pieces of it's broke off, and it's hard to, it leaks. I need a new one, but it leaks, so I have this thing on the end of my hose turned off, see, and it won't let water go through. So what I have to do, when I put the new hose on, the Miracle-Gro thing on the end of the hose, even though I turn the water off over there, water's still coming out of it, so it sprays me the whole time I'm trying to screw the Miracle-Gro sprayer on. I've got some radishes that are ready. I don't know how good you can see that one down in there. There's several big ones. I just kind of forgot about them for a while. There's a big one down there. I know it's hard to see probably. I'm getting plenty of peppers. I just hadn't looked through them lately, and there's quite a few back through here. I hadn't paid much attention to the banana peppers, and I look back here, there's some, and then I look down here at the bottom of this one. Where is it? There's a big one down here at the bottom, if you can see it. That sun's shining on my camera's hard to see. There's no females to pollinate here this morning. We're gonna have to eat those green beans. I think we'll have to fix them today. Maybe have them with the burgers today or tomorrow. I like having like tater tots or fries with my burger. And if we have green beans, we'll have potatoes in it. Honestly, whatever they want to do, if they feel like them, we'll have them today. If not, we'll have them tomorrow. I've got them in the fridge in there. The cucumbers just keep looking worse, but they look okay over here. There's a bee. I wish I could see some bees coming out of the little hotel here. That tomato's doing great. Look at all them. They're just crowded with tomatoes. I mean, I don't see how they'll even grow right. They're so... They kind of got an hourglass shape when they get bigger. I transplanted that's a serrano pepper, and that's some kind of tomato. Okay, these others I transplanted are doing good. And some of the carrots are doing pretty good. Oh yeah, yesterday when I started to water after I was done, once I started watering over here, a full-grown rabbit came running out of here and ran up to them weeds up there. And so that's probably what's been eating on my eggplants, and even possibly, I don't know if that rabbit would go up in the garage or not, or any rabbit would go in the garage to eat my carrots. Something ate them, but you know, and then something's been eating on my tomatoes and eggplants. So I imagine it was that full-grown rabbit. I don't know if it's the, you know, I don't think it's the one, or it could be the one that was here before, but I don't think, you know, I don't think so. I don't know, possible. This one's all be ready pretty soon. So at night I'm going to turn this on alarm, my little sonic thing. Maybe it'll scare it off. I haven't seen it this morning. I see some grass in there I'd like to get. On it. Plenty of eggplants. I'm really, really happy. Brussels pretty soon. I'm waiting for these others near the top to get bigger, so you can see them in there. They're about ready. I just want to have them at the top too. Hey there, birdie. You not afraid of me? They're awful hungry, I'd say. I put some in there last night. They've already eaten half of it. Whoa. Hello, everyone. Looking good. Yeah. I love Layla. He's one of our bee friends. What else we got up here? Here's a bee. Trying to see, there's a honeybee, I think. I can never get a good picture of them.
I have a question for you. Are the squirrels eating your tomatoes?
Yep. Hold on just a second. That was my neighbor from across the street there. He came over to ask me, he was wanting to look at my garden some, and to ask me if I had a squirrel problem. He's got squirrels over there that are eating his tomatoes, and they're pulling the tomatoes down. You know, they're grabbing hold of the branches and pulling them and tearing them off. And you know, I told him I've been having problems. Something ate a few tomatoes the other day, about 3 or 4 on them. I didn't know if it was a squirrel or a rabbit or what, but I know I just told you I saw a rabbit in there, so I think that's what's been eating the eggplants and the carrots. You know, that small rabbit ate all my carrots out there, the tops anyway, which stops them from growing. But he's having all kinds of problems with squirrels, and I told him I think that maybe I'm not having as much problem because they can go over there and get seed, which I'd probably much rather have, you know, sunflower seeds. And I've been putting out those little sunflower nuggets that I bought. And he said he had a feeder, but it was real far away from his garden. He said, I noticed yours is a lot closer to your garden. And so I told him, you know, that has to be helping. And started talking about bees. And I told him, you know, since I planted all the flowers at the rock there, that I've had plenty of bees back here. And I got this little bee motel, and it's full of those little black bees. And they pollinate too. So he got some good information, you know, and it's good to talk to your neighbors. I wasn't going to record a, you know, conversation or anything. Stay on that side of it. You keep going over. It really looks pretty good here this morning, except for those. I don't think those bulbs are going to ever do anything there. Well, I need to rake some. She won't let me get out here and do it. Oh gosh. How's everybody doing here? I don't know if that's one of those or not. That is. What we got over here? One of those little. That looks good. See, there's your seeds. Right there. Look at that, y'all. The wind catches them. They just blow away. Make more of them. Well, if you wait too long, you know, they won't have any seeds on them to pull them, which I hadn't really done much of lately, although I have a bunch of flower seeds already I've collected. I need to get more variety though, because I want to try to just plant my own wildflower seeds next year instead of buying them. They're not that expensive. I got all my wildflower seeds and flower seeds at Dollar Tree, and they've done great. As you can see, I mean, some of the vegetables might not do as fantastic but most of the vegetables I've had good luck with too from there. Last year, about everything I grew from seed was from Dollar Tree. Probably 99%. There's just like a couple things I didn't get from there. Once they germinate, really, you're the one that controls a lot of how they do. All right, guys, you look great. Yeah, this grass clumped up. It must have still been wet. It's mowed. I'm not doing much better yet as far as my side effects of my infusion the other day from Friday. My legs are real rubbery and sore. And I'm not as shaky as I was yesterday morning though. I was having a hard time, you know, writing messages and stuff yesterday, hitting the wrong buttons. That's aggravating. But probably, usually about 3 days, I feel real wore out and, you know, kind of rough, and then it just wears off. I don't know if yeah, I guess I did go over there and everything. Kind of interrupted my routine when he started talking to me. I forgot what I'd done. I have a routine that I follow every day. Chores I do. at different times of the day. I take all the garbage out wherever it is in the whole house after dinner. Because if you have like leftovers or something, I don't want that in the garbage overnight to smell up the kitchen or something. So I take everything, any garbage can, like bathroom, living room. There's one in the bedroom, I believe, but it doesn't have much in it ever. I clean my kitchen sink after dinner, and any messes, vacuum the rug in the kitchen about a little more than once a week, maybe every 10, 12 days. It gets too much stuff on it from, outside on your shoes or something. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's walk with me and garden update. Nice little flowers here again. I'm glad to see you starting to produce some flowers there, buddy. Oh. Yeah, it was nice talking to that guy. I hadn't really talked to him that much. We probably talked for 10 minutes or so. He's a nice guy. He's very concerned about his little garden up there. I knew he had tomatoes and stuff. And he said next year he might have to put some chicken wire around the whole thing. I said, boy, that'd be aggravating. I think it's a better option just to feed the squirrels, than it is to worry about them, go all that extreme, to keep them out. But like I said, I don't think I've really I've not caught one squirrel in my garden or in my garage or anything. I've caught chipmunks in here, quite a few times. So I think that might have been what was eating on things in here. But I'm not for sure. I'm thinking that rabbit now might have been eating on the tomatoes. And I know it's been plenty of times in the other raised bed, the new one. So anyway, I could ramble on forever, y'all. You know me. Stay tuned. I generally try to do 4 segments a day. Sometimes I do more. It depends on what happens. If a haul or if we do a drive with us or just different things that I don't normally do, on a routine. But I'm hoping that everybody are going to enjoy. I know y'all are liking Ask My Tablet, and we'll have a good one today. I've already got 14 questions, I think. Leave your questions in the comments if you would like to ask a question. And sometime this afternoon, late this afternoon, I'll do a tablet time. So hope everybody will tune in for that. I don't know if I said it already, so I will. Please press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you get all my videos as soon as they come out, and share with everybody you know. Let's get this shared out. Let's get more people in our community so we can all have more fun. All right, everybody. I'll see you later on. God bless.